I was told to remove my boat from a dock I owned. Not asked, ordered. By the very people who'd begged me to save their failing marina 5 years ago. Well, they forgot who I am. So I reminded them. With 600 feet of steel fencing and a locked gate that changed everything. It started with a letter taped to my front door. From the local HOA. They claimed my boat, my classic restored beauty, was an eyesore and violated their community standards. Only one problem. The marina? It's mine. I bought it at auction when no one else wanted to touch it. 5 years ago, this marina was a ghost town. Docks rotting, boats abandoned. The HOA couldn't afford repairs, and no one wanted to help. So I stepped in. I poured in money, rebuilt the docks, brought in new tenants, and gave them a second chance. Rent-free the first year. They called me a hero, until the power shifted. New leadership took over the HOA. You know the type, rules before reason. They didn't like my boat, didn't like my independence. They saw the marina not as mine, but as theirs. Even though I owned the land, the slips, the gate, and the access road. They gave me 7 days to comply, or they'd fine me $500 a day. I laughed, and then I got to work. If they wanted war over a boat, I'd show them what ownership really means. In 48 hours, I fenced off every inch of the marina. I closed the gate, installed cameras, locked it down tighter than Fort Knox. Suddenly, HOA board members who docked their boats here couldn't even check on them. Weekend boaters, no access. Revenue from short-term rentals, gone. My phone rang non-stop. Emails poured in. They tried to threaten me with lawsuits until I handed them a copy of the deed. The HOA had no control over the marina, never did. They just got used to me playing nice. 3 weeks later, they caved. The president of the HOA showed up on my porch with a fruit basket and a long face. They begged me to reopen the marina. I told them I'd consider it, for a monthly fee, triple what they used to pay. Plus, a formal apology posted on their community board. The marina reopened, on my terms. No more HOA interference. No more community suggestions, just a clear message. You mess with the dock owner. You better know how to swim. Sometimes the best way to deal with power-hungry people is to remind them who built the dock they're standing on and make sure they never forget it.